Wolverines will kick this away to get us going here. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They'll run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll test the right side here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The Buffaloes bring their punt team onto the field. And this is off the side of the foot. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Listen to the crowd energy here in the 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterback got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They got him down out near the 40.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And the Buffaloes pick up enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Nowhere to run. Corralling for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And they'll run it in the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buffs.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. 1st down and 10. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick throw to the left side. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Looking right. This one caught. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Throwing off play action. And it falls incomplete. The defensive. Sure, hurrying to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
The Wolverines will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Colorado.
All right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, that one's picked off. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Wolverines. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 16, but he'd been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Colorado.
Ready, set. Get set, get set.
It's an option look. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive. Oh, the ball comes loose. The offense has it and still going. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a foot race. And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. And the defense tackles him with what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Colorado. Offense contributes 6 points.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Then they tack on the extra point. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Caught behind the line. It's Montgomery. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. And he can't hold on. In his hands, and he dropped it.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll give it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Crucial third down play right here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Shotgun formation here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. You move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move his sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the Buffaloes move into the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they jump on top here in the second half. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Returner looking to create better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Back in motion now. Gets the first and still running. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Wolverines churn out another first down. We'll give it to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's another deep shot. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the runner takes off to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's a regular season game, Kurt, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier brought down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Heading left after the handoff. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Let's go. Let's go.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Now it's second down here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And the game just good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Looking for a receiver. Caught on the outside. It's Montgomery. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
On third down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Wolverines! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Here's the point after attempt. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Catch hauled in here over the middle. That's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down here for this offense. Pounding away with the run game. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Winding down, this offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Over the middle and incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And he'll drop back here on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
First play of the drive now set up at the 27. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
The sure hands, it's Montgomery. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a first and 10. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Crosses the touchdown, Michigan. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. QB keeper all the way. Breaks into the clear. He's swarmed by the defense. Final minute of regulation. We are all even. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Makes the catch. It's Jennings.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. And the Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, sparked the ball to 44. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And from way downtown, a chance to take the lead here in the final seconds. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Oh, delay of game penalty. That's the last thing you want to do at this placement in the field. Defense loading up on defensive backs here. Wanted to take away the deep pass play. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights through the tackler. And that run produces a decent gain.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What a job by this defense to come up with that stop. Good job of pressuring the quarterback. And now, big decision for this offense in overtime. Do you go for it to try to eventually get the touchdown, or do you settle for 3 in the field goal?
So here we go, 4th and long. This offense looking for a miracle here in overtime. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Punt over the middle. It's Hicks. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the first down.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
a challenging third down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a fourth down decision. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Michigan, 35. Colorado, 28.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. They'll run it to the left. That's a strong stiff arm. And it's a touchdown. A little extra point away from double OT, or you go for two and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
Going after, not right through. So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First out and more. He's still running. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
Here we go, here we go.
The big fullback's got it here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
Second down and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Aim for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Ah, the hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for two here in second overtime. And the back now goes in motion. Wants to throw it. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
That seems the score. Colorado, 41. Michigan, 35.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.